Hey there, Tim Johnson here. Look, one of the most common questions I get asked by real estate agents all the time is, how do I become more productive? And this gives rise to what I see a lot of agents doing is, I'm the 24/7 agent. I'm your 24/7 agent. Like that's some kind of selling point. And I think these two go hand in hand. So, look, let me just begin by saying I'm compassionate toward these agents because I know that they don't want to work every night. They don't want to work all Saturday and all Sunday, never see their family, never see their kids, never take any time off. I understand that, but I also understand the reasons why they go out with this 24/7, I'm always available, you can call me for anything, type of mentality is because, and look, I was 100% there, okay? I'm afraid of missing out on a deal. So, if I'm not there, they're just gonna call the next agent in the book, or they're already getting lists from several different agents. They'll just call the next guy and ask him to show them the house. There's also agents that are kind of stuck at a level. I see that a lot with real estate agents is this is pretty much what they did last year and the year before. Maybe they'll have a little bit of an increase, a little bit of a decrease, or this is what we've been doing the first quarter, this is what we've been doing the second quarter, this is kind of like where we are. And they're afraid, hey, I'm never gonna break out of this level. I'm never gonna get to the next level. So I just gotta work all the time, everything like that in order to make this happen for myself, for my family, for my business, okay? It's also just a fact of life that closings are a lot harder. I mean, you got to work 3 times as hard just to get a deal to the closing table than you had to do a few years back. Okay, so it's just like, look, if I'm not answering the phone at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night when the mortgage guy calls or the other agent needs, a signature on this, the deal's not going to close, and I'm not doing a good job for my buyers and myself. So you're working like so much more for each and every closing. You're spending more hours. So I want to share some useful tips because again, I was there. Majority of agents at Elevate Real Estate Brokers, and look, these are guys and gals who are in the top 5% of all real estate agents nationwide. Okay, the people that the team leaders at Elevate Real Estate Brokers. I mean, these are people who are growing their businesses 10 times faster than the average real estate agent. Okay. This is one of my most requested teachings. This is one of the most requested topics that they ask of me. And they're pretty good at managing that now, but let me tell you, they're always like kind of looking over their shoulder because that monster is in the back of their brain, and they know that if they're not careful, they're going to lose their nights and their weekends with their family and their friends. It's just very easy to creep back in. So let me give you a power technique really quick and we'll wrap it up. But this will take 1 hour of your time. Very simple. So let's break this down. Okay. Tomorrow, I want you to start this tomorrow. This isn't something you need to plan and build up and, work up to and everything like that. Tomorrow, what I want you to do is just get up 1 hour earlier than everybody else in the house. So if you're already up 1 hour earlier than everybody else, cool. If not, get up 1 hour earlier than everybody else. Leave your computer off. No emails. Don't check the news. Don't check the weather. Don't check social media. Anything that beeps is a big warning sign. This is something I want to... Does this beep? Okay, I don't want to touch this. And that especially includes the phone. Leave everything off to the side. I want you to just take out a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to just play this game with me. You can play this video back if you want. Okay, I'm a seller. Okay, just pretend I'm a seller. So tell me why I should give you my house to list. Why should I list my house with you versus every other agent? Okay? And I just want you to answer that question and just sit there in the quiet and think about the answer, okay? Let me tell you how I first started tackling this question. What I did, we lived in a subdivision just really across the street here, 1,500 homes. I just printed out everything that had sold in, say, the last 30, 60 days, and then I highlighted my 3, 4, 5 listings or whatever. And then I just totaled up the column. I said, what was the average list to sales price? So they listed the house for this, and they sold it for this. So what was that ratio? And then I just highlighted, you know, my 3 listings. I remember I had one on there for like 100%, and I'm like, oh, see, you know, I don't get that all the time. Here's one for 98.3%. And I just calculated what I did versus what the average was for the neighborhood, right? And so that's how I actually began this list, is I just created it myself, just pen and paper, right? I also did days on the market. And let me tell you, this is real days on the market, okay? So this isn't like some, you know, like it was this many from the last pending sale. I went back on both of these stats, just a little aside, because I'm a little geeky, you know, with numbers. I went back to the original listing price. So look, I was pricing my houses right. I was honest with my sellers, and I said, look, this is a 375 house. You can start it at 385, 390, that's fine. But the agent who, you know, started it at like 450 and then did 10 price reductions to get it down to 385 so that it sold at 385, 375, he doesn't get credit for selling it for like within 3% of asking price, because he started it at 450, right? So that was a selling point as well. Same thing with days on the market, real things. These are the these are the real numbers. And let me tell you something else I did. I did this also for buyers. I would have to print this out. This is all the buy-side transactions, and then these are mine. And the average buyer in this neighborhood paid this much for their house, and I was able to get my buyers, you know, 4.3% less for their houses, and I just gave them the actual stats, okay? And what's powerful about this is that this is the sizzle. Like, every agent is selling the steak, every agent has the steak. If you have a real estate license, that's why you should list your house with me, because I have a real estate license. Now you see how the 24/7 creeps in, because they don't even know what else to say. But once they say it, they gotta be available at 9 o'clock at night, right? So don't ever go down there. But now you possess the sizzle. You possess the secret sauce. I hope I'm not breaking a trademark here by using the word secret sauce, trademark McDonald's. Sorry if I am. But look, this changes everything. I've seen it with my agents. This changes the way they talk on the phone, what they're talking about on the phone, in emails, like what you put on your websites, what you say in your listing presentations. This just changes everything, because this is just a different way of looking at things. You have answered the question, tell me why. So all I'm asking, like I said, 1 hour of your time, you can do this tomorrow. This will have a huge impact on your life. Just be open to new ways of thinking about real estate, okay? Don't do the 24/7 stuff. You know, if you know other agents that are struggling with, you know, what is their why should I list my house with you? Go ahead, share this video with them. That's cool, all right? So think big, serve big, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.